Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. My name is Deepak. Today I'll be talking about how you can work on your fear, how to overcome fear. Before I begin, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Let's begin. We all feel fear sometimes, and it's part of being human. Whether it's fear of failure, or fear of rejection, or fear of unknown, or even fear of spiders. Sometimes it can feel like a heavy. Sometimes it can feel like a heavy weight holding us back from living life to the fullest. But the good news is, fear isn't it something that you have to let it control your life. With patience, self awareness, and a few practical steps, you can learn to face it and move through it with confidence. And let's talk about how. The number one thing that you can do is start by understanding your fear. You should know what are your fears, work on them, and fear could be anything. So you need to recognize your fear, understand your fear, and then you can work on it. Fear is often our brain's way trying to protect us. So instead of trying to ignore or push it away, get curious about it. Ask yourself why I'm afraid of, what exactly I'm afraid of, when did this fear start? Is this a fear based on real threat, or is it something that I'm imagining? Because most of the times we imagine something which is not real. Try journaling your thoughts, or talking it out with a friend, or talking it out with a friend or family member. Sometimes putting the fear into words make it less scary. So we should always reach out to the people, our close ones, or maybe family members or friends. Second is to acknowledge that it's okay to be afraid. Let's be real. Bravery is not something that you don't fear. It means acting despite fear. Give yourself permission to feel afraid. You are not weak or broken because you are feeling afraid. In fact, the willingness to admit fear is a sign of strength and self awareness. We must always take small steps, manageable steps. Practice in front of the mirror if you have fear of public speaking. If you're nervous about starting a new job, gather more information about that job, responsibilities that comes with the job, or talk to someone in that field. If you are scared of change, make small one change in your routine and you will see the difference and see how it feels. Every small steps or every tiny step that you take, it adds on to build your confidence. So we must always challenge our negative thoughts. In today's time, it is normal to have negative thoughts. If you missed out the deadlines or maybe you're not able to achieve your goals, it is normal to have the negative thoughts, but we should always reframe our negative thoughts into the positive ones, and we should try to challenge the negative thoughts that's coming in our mind. Fear is always fueled by negative self-talk. For example, I can't do this, I will mess it up, I cannot do that anymore, it is not something for me, it is impossible. This is the time to flip the script. Replace what if I fail, what if I'm not able to do any task, or what if I fail in achieving my goals, with what if I succeed. Or this maybe you can do the self affirmation in the morning to bring out the positive results, or you you need to fake it till you make it. Instead of saying that I'm not ready, try saying that I'm learning and improving. I'm learning and growing. Be your own cheerleader. Most of the times, not even your family members or the friends would be there to help you or cheer you up. You can be a helping hand of yourself to cheer you up. Be your own cheerleader. You should appreciate every tiny small achievement, or you should instill the practice of gratitude in day-to-day's life. Speak to yourself if there is no one around. You can speak to yourself like the way you speak to a friend or a family member. Breathe and stay present at the moment, because you cannot fix the past, you can't see the future. All is you have right now, and the life is in the moment. The life is in the moment. You never know you would be able to see tomorrow's morning or not. So it is better to appreciate and feel gratitude for one more day that you have got. Fear tends to live in the future, worrying about what might happen. We should be in the present. Most of the times, we think a lot about the future, but the reality is that you never know that you would be able to see tomorrow's morning. So we should be in the present all the time. So the more you feel gratitude, and the more you uh, instill that practice of gratitude in day-to-day life. I think that adds up and builds your confidence and you become positive. Try grounding exercises like deep breathing, physical exercise, meditation, or focusing on our five senses through yoga asanas. Even a few slow, calm, deep breaths can calm your nervous system and help you think clearly. We must visualize success. I'm not worthy enough, or statement like those are very negative. You should always reframe those sentences. There is nothing that I can't do. Instead of imagining that everything is going wrong, take time to visualize that everything is going right the way I want. Picture yourself handling the situation with grace and confidence, and imagine how proud you will feel afterward. Your brain doesn't make a difference between real and imagined experiences, so give it something positive to work with. We must always surround ourselves with support. You don't have to face fear alone. Talk to your friends, family members, or a therapist if possible. Sometimes just knowing that someone has your back can make a huge difference. Sharing your fears out loud, we must celebrate the tiny progress that we make. So every time you face a fear, even in a small way, celebrate it. Keep a courage journal where you can note down every act of your bravery. Treat yourself when you reach milestones. Acknowledging your progress builds momentum. Fear shows up when you're pushing past your comfort zone, and that's exactly where the growth happens. So instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, try viewing it as a signpost, pointing you towards something meaningful. You're stepping into something bigger and better, and that's what being proud of. And here are some final thoughts. Overcoming fear isn't about being fearless. It's about feeling fear and choosing to move forward anyway. Be gentle with yourself. Take one step at a time and trust that you are stronger than you think. I hope it helped. If it helped, please like the video. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye.